We will be getting started. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Wellness Wellbeing Wednesday, everybody. I am so excited to be here. We are live, as I've committed to do, once a month. And we are also on Clubhouse that I'm excited. And right now, today is Wellness Wellbeing Wednesday, and I am just honored to be here. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you have some questions, come on up to the stage. Um, Come drop some notes into the chat. If you are on my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button right here and so that we can see where you're coming from in the world. We are honored that you are here with us today. My name is Michelle Maynard MacArthur, and I am your hospitality, health, and wellness strategist that is here to help guide you through a positive process for change. And that is with a lean, holistic, healing approach from the inside out. That lean stands for our pillars of lifestyle, exercise, attitude, and nutrition. The fun part is taking and showing you to top luxury wellness destinations around the world. I got to come live yesterday for travel tips, and today is wellness tips. So, what I like to always share is first and foremost, my purpose, passion, and why is being a survivor, an overcomer of a progressive degenerative neuromuscular disorder, along with depression for over 30 years now. But I sit, I stand, I continue just to keep going one day at a time, no matter how difficult and challenging life can be, to just encourage you to do the same. Life is not easy. And while life is not easy, we always want to make sure that we encourage each other, we uplift one another, and we are there. And with that, that's one of the things that's really important. The tips on my other platforms aside from Clubhouse are brought to you by MacArthur Accommodations, where we are a hospitality, health and wellness coaching and consulting advisement company where we specialize in overall optimal health and wellness worldwide with those innovations to reflect, recharge, and renew yourself one step at a time. Today, we have some wonderful, and you may see because my eyes with this, they kind of just go back and forth, and it gives me a little bit of some challenges. So I'm just thank you for your patience as we're going through this. And I am kind of navigating through some new, different features right here that I'm going to be putting in some comments because our series this month is revitalizing yourself with lasting lifestyle changes and a wellness mindset. And my question to you is, what changes are you making for you to be free this 2023 is one of the definitely questions I have. In addition, I would like to just find out from you, where are you coming in the world? And when we are talking about our topic today, the wellness is taking wellness one on one. So when we look at that, this has been inspired by the amazing author of Michael Orlowski in his book of Wellness. And so that part right there is one of the things that is very, very dear to me, because when I look at health and wellness, just from coming from where my own purpose, my question comes again on something else is, what changes are you making for your health right now? We are going into September, October, November, December. We're in the last quarter of 2023. What have you done? Where do you want to go? And what are you going to do to be there? Our coaching and consulting advisement company is here to help you. As a master certified health and wellness coach that complements a certification in traditional Chinese medicine, along with a 30-plus-year career, that is my focus and devotion to you executives, you entrepreneurs, you retirees, to help you improve your health and well-being, to live that longer, healthier life, focusing on your balance, which is what's so important. Most important, number one, is your self-care, then family, then work, then play. So without further ado, I just come in, like to come on about 20 minutes to just bring you these wellness tips. And that is what I want to do today as well. So again, our wellness tips today are taking wellness one-on-one. So number one, and I will go in, but as the disclaimer, I always like to mention is that this is all for educational purposes only. We are not here to treat, diagnose, or prescribe. So if you are in need of immediate danger, please seek help. If you're needing some ideas, some suggestions, some guidance, some coaching, we got you covered. However, if you are in need of immediate danger, please seek help immediately. Call 911, call your doctor, your medical expert, so that they can help you immediately. I did put some more information. If you're just needing to talk and you just feel all alone, we'd love to provide you with some resources, or there is a number right there in the chat for you to reach out as well. So number one on the tips about taking wellness one-on-one, and our series again this month is Revitalizing Yourself with Lasting Lifestyle Changes of a Wellness Mindset, and we are in part 4. So number one is preventative health. There is definitely a great deal of money that is to be made and has been made in surgery, pharmaceuticals, and other remedial products and services. Prevention is a less profitable area because if you're healthy, you're not in the hospital. That's where Dr. Sears really focuses on skills versus pills, focusing on you, educating yourself for your health and well-being. A major reason for this starting fact is that we spend only 3% of our healthcare dollars to preventing diseases as opposed to treating them, when 75% of our healthcare costs are related to preventable conditions. Think about that for a minute. Much of the research we now take for granted had not been done until the 1970s, but not until the famous Framingham studies of 50s and 60s. So when you look back at the history that is there, that kind of goes through to see where we are, where we've been in preventative health. And that's one of the things that I am so passionate about, because when we're looking at the ways that we can prevent to live that longer, healthier life, to go into Centurion, that is one of the things. So with that, number two is well-being learning skills. Disease avoidance, or keeping disease away, is the picture of what is meant to be healthy. When we book in one of the books that I really enjoy and recommend is High Level Wellness by Halbert Dunn. He resonates with forward-thinking people in health-related fields and the absence of illness. Health and well-being are a matter of mind, body, and soul, the whole human being that's vitally alive. Number 3 is Wellness Circle, working with individuals who truly want to be healthy, infusing the much neglected area of preventative health. And let's go into mindset, into mental health, mental illness, emotional, which is why I put in Clubhouse one of the topics of emotional intelligence, because with in the neglected area of preventative health, with psychological principles of behavioral and developmental change. The studying the relationship between health and behavior that yields the concept of our lifestyle choices and how they affect our own health in profound ways. What are we eating? Yesterday, I did a wonderful fast with just prayer and working, but just a fast from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No food. Just went through and just did liquids and the herbal supplements and vitamins and just went. And it really feels invigorating. Some will have different varieties of that, but just trying to find what's good for you. That's one of the things that we can do here at MacArthur Accommodations, and would love for you just to come join our immunity community. You can go to immunityforlife.net just to see just some suggestions, have a conversation. But number 3 is the wellness full circle. When we're working with individuals who truly want to be healthy, we're infusing the much neglected area that I was mentioning. Now, number 4 is the field of wellness with health risk behaviors. The smoking cessation and weight control are typically always will be on the forefront of the early effort with many of the fear-based programs to scare people into quit smoking, lowering their weight. But what's also kind of come in is from cholesterol to diabetes because of how different things in health and wellness and in their health have started being affected people, even autoimmune. That has just risen to where there's so many, I don't want to say disorders, that are underneath that autoimmune umbrella. The emphasis is on reducing the health risk factors and thereby reducing health-related problems. Out of this type of movement between what is health risk behaviors came the health risk appraisals or assessments. They call them HRSs. And they were created to formally measure a person's health risks. That's where sometimes people will go into their BMI. Are you um, are you going in with what I love to call that holistic healing approach, holistic lean healing approach from the inside out? Your lifestyle, your exercise, your attitude, and your nutrition. Number 5 is health correlations. For years now, we look at a stress reduction, healthier interpersonal relationships, career satisfaction, and other aspects of a person's life in order to get the complete picture of one's health and well-being. Various models of wellness emerged, and the value of concepts like meaning and purpose in life became recognized as a central main part of what we're doing with our health and wellness. But the personal growth movement of the late, let's say, 60s and early 70s, this spurred on the wellness movement is what they call it, and it validated its base in the concept of personal growth, development, and self-actualization. So these right here are my wellness tips. I wanted to do something just a little bit different. Usually I start with having a moment of stillness to see what, let me just see here. And I apologize, I'm looking over. There we go, is managing the clubhouse. But the stillness is for people that are hurting. We are in some hard times. And with these hard times, people are suffering. They're struggling, whether it be financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically. They're hurting. And we are in a world that it is about loving one another, really giving back and having that grace, compassion, and forgiveness. So I'd like to take a few moments of stillness if this is you, or from tragedies that have been affected all around us, the fires in Canada, fires in California, so many people in Hawaii that lost their lives, shootings that are around all around our world, earthquakes, wars. The list goes on and on. This is for you. Just asking God just to build that hedge of protection. And I like to usually just stand asking for that hedge of protection as God just puts over surrounding our world, our country, our state, our province, community, our home, our family, and most important, ourselves first. Thank you so much for that. So, the other part that I do like to share is the awarenesses. And when I looked at these awarenesses, I was so excited because one of those is how August is all about wellness. But we are celebrating National Thought Day, National Immigration Awareness, National Prosecco. So I went and had some wonderful vineyards on my travel tips yesterday. Go check it out. International Homeless Animals, National Wellness Month. Today is a day to celebrate not just the entire day, month, and year, but always about your wellness. Bone cancer, drowning awareness. People can drown in so many strange places, and it's really important to bring awareness to that. Spinal muscular atrophy. While mine is not really into the spinal, it goes into the neurological, connective tissue, and muscular. And that one is very special. Anything to do with the cognitive and neuromuscular and neurological, to help other people and bring that awareness. And I'm grateful for muscular dystrophy and for the Myositis Association and the Lupus Association. I just want to shout out saying thank you. Thank you for making a difference for me. National Health Observances, overdose awareness. This one needs to be brought more out. Meningitis awareness, psoriasis awareness. So these are some of the wonderful awarenesses. If I have missed any, if I've missed any there, please let me know. Drop me a chat below. And I'm coming up on about 17, 20 minutes. So I want to just say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. If for some reason that you would love to get in touch with us to have a conversation, just to see if coaching is for you, we would be honored. We will have some wellness workshops coming back and some wellness retreats as we're revamping. And I'm super excited about doing that. But I'm going to wish you all off here on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube to a beautiful, prosperous day. What we say also in the Elephant Strategy Club is just do today. Tomorrow has enough worries of its own. So go be brilliant and beautiful in the world today is another thing we say in our Clubhouse Elephant Strategy Club. I'm going to shout out to all of you beautiful brothers and sisters in Christ and believers, and just say thank you for your prayers and for everything that you've done, just as I've been going through just some real struggling times as well of caregiving and being sandwiched in and learning all those new aspects. So wishing you guys a beautiful, blessed, and prosperous day. Bye-bye.